let's get into the whole thing with Realio. Rio, yeah, we got a Rio update for you guys. So here it is. Shout out to Ja, not Ja Morant. Oh man, Ja Morant needs to get together. You can't just blow away an amazing NBA career. Anyway, shout out to Ja, who will never DM you for money. Okay, I hope not. She states, Realio Network is tokenizing real estate in both physical and virtual realities. Listen to this. This is the update you're looking for. So how are they basically tokenizing in both physical and virtual realities? Well, it says they are removing mediators, divisibility. They track asset history, safety, automation, blockchain solution, decentralization, immutable, transparent, right? Here's a few particular URLs: Realio Fun, Realio Network, metaverse.realio.network. Oh, by the way, how about all the ties they have to Wall Street and so on? Maybe even BlackRock, right? I remember Papa X Max mentioned this, right? So we're going to jump into this, and it says it's a must read. All right, this is a new token that we cover here at CTN. Oh, they're shilling me some ish coins. Realio is not ish. Realio is really nice. And before I jump into this, if you're wondering, I don't know what Realio is. What the heck is Max talking about? What in the blood clot is Max talking about? Well, let me show you. So for Realio, as you can see right here, I mean, it has been higher. I've seen this as high as 30 cents. So it's 74% up. I did a video about this, and it was at roughly 8 cents for the day. I only got like 50 views or whatever. Mike Cornwell got into this, and he's up a lot, right? Like, I mean, percentage wise. So yeah, we saw this as high as 30 cents. I mean, come on, guys, to go from like 8 cents when we first covered to like 30 cents. Maybe Maximus kind of knows what he's talking about a little bit, trying to share some gems with you guys. I don't know. You make your own decision on it, not financial advice. But I want to show you guys, if just in case you're wondering, where can you view a deep dive in regards to Realio? Let me show you. Here it is. So 2 weeks ago, this video originally only had 50 views. It's got over 1,000 now. Very cool stuff, because people follow CMC, CoinGecko, or whatever portfolio manager they use, and they see that Rio really, really did well, right? So this is a real deep dive. It says Rio hidden microcap gem on Wall Street, asset tokenization on blockchain, real estate with Realio. Ticker symbol is Rio. Look more into it. You can definitely watch my deep dive if you want, but this is one that we'll continue to cover because we feel as though it's a really good small caps / micro cap gem. All right, it really has blown up. Anyway, let's get into this particular PDF for you real quick, because this is good stuff. So I'm going to share this with you. And like it says, Realio tech verticals and progress updates for Q4, the end of last 2022. I know we're into this new year and so on, but I mean, again, this is good stuff. I'm going to get down further into this, and I want to get to some of the juicy stuff I saw earlier. All right, yeah, actually, it starts off with here. So this is on the third slide. So it says they have a wallet system that significantly simplifies access to multi-chain DeFi, including non-EVM chains, through a hybrid model that does not compromise a user's ability to control their own keys and enables non-custodial mobile support without placing keys on the user's mobile device, a well-known security hole. They have also decided to launch a non-custodial multi-chain DeFi wallet app that they have branded as Freehold. Now, a lot of these things that you're hearing about that they mentioned about late 2022 has now come into full fruition, if you will, with those utilities for this month. And I think the big ones come out at the end of this month. I remember some outlets report on us. Papa X Mex, who introduced this to me, mentioned that. Big stuff, right? So did you know that they're building a metaverse? Yeah, Rio, right? Building a metaverse. As a digital land across the metaverse space continues to find demand, they view that is not a pivot of focus for the company, but an opportunity to pursue a new real estate asset class that is digitally native. Our metaverse is called the Realioverse, and it makes sense that they would get into the metaverse, considering that they are real estate on the blockchain, right? So you have physical and even digital real estate, right? So that these are the main reasons why I want to bring it to you guys. Of course, this is the whole thing about, in 2023 with Realio Wallet. I'll give you a little brief introduction to that. Like I mentioned earlier, it's a non-custodial multi-chain DeFi wallet app built on Realio's blockchain infrastructure. It's referred to as Freehold. On top of that, in quarter one, which we're basically approaching quarter two now, they're letting you know that they have liquidity pool stake, and you could stake your assets to provide liquidity on popular AMMs and earn yield on idle holdings directly from your Realio wallet. Additional Rio rewards will be available in the select pools. How about this? P2P meets compliance. You got to keep in mind, a lot of this that you see, the ties to Wall Street and so on, do they really want the threat of the SEC? Well, if anything, with their ties that they have, I think they're more than good. But it says that their investment portal is built with the intent of blockchain in mind, removing the middleman. While there will always be a level of centralization with digital securities and compliance, their platform maximizes a user's ability to manage assets peer-to-peer while providing asset issuers with compliance, control, flexibility on chain. They offer real-time token issuance portal with a fully automated compliance process that allows you to invest directly, with fiat cash, right? Or any supported crypto in the Realio wallet. In the deep dive, I talk about some of this. Hold on, let me get down to the other slide I want to show you guys real quick. All right, this is it right here. So their main net, from what I've been told and looked into, is supposed to be launching here real soon. It might have. I have to double check that. But they went from testnet. They're going to be going to mainnet. The testnet already launched, obviously, at the end of, I believe, last year. A few highlights from the testnet. I know that, we need to get more into the mainnet. We'll do another video or, presentation in regards to that. A few highlights. Listen to this, guys. 900 plus growing Discord community, 82 plus validator group, block explorer and documentation sites. Rio and RST validators are live. And how about this for size? They are still on track to launch the network for initial Rio and RST validators. They really basically done it. This is another reason why this thing has really popped off. So if you're wondering about that, they built already the, using Cosmos software development kit and Tendermint. They have native dual token proof of stake consensus mechanism on both Rio and RST. They have EVM compatible cross-chain IBC compatibility. Those who are eligible will receive super staking rewards. Just real quick here, and I'll wrap this up in regards to Rio. Their ecosystem tokens, right? You're like, huh? Rio's got an ecosystem. It's not just just a regular token. They got a lot more to it than just that. So Realio network token, it says, is the native gas and utility token of the Realio network. So keep in mind, everything that's been happening, recently and so on, that gas is being activated. And I always mention this all the time. If you are into any particular crypto where it has an actual utility being used, and whether it's on an app or whatever, and it's consistently being used, you should see price action. We have recently seen that with Rio. So it says it's, the Rio token, right, is the native gas and utility token of the Realio network. It was issued without any initial coin offering, sale, or founder pre-mine allocation. Rio is a native multi-chain asset that currently, of course, exists on Ethereum, but also exists on Algorand, Stellar, with Genesis event for native Rio on the Realio network planned, of course, in 2022. But it looks like a lot of that already happened. If you're wondering about the max supply, approximately 93 million to be reduced to 75 million at network launch. Guys, if all this is going above your head and you're like, well, okay, this thing pumped, so what? There's so many crypto tokens. Understand this. This is why Rio is on my short list. Now I could take you to CMC, and I will in a bit. Understand that they only have 75 million. Yeah, you heard me right. Tokens. That's it. Want to talk about scarcity? Oh my gosh. Like, this thing is huge. Big time. There's of course more of this, right? You can get they have equity tokens, RST. You have a USD backed peg stablecoin with RUSD, and even X Rio, which is convertible Rio. I'll talk about that for just a brief moment. You can X Rio will be needed to mint native Genesis Rio on the alpha release of the network into a two-way bridge with Ethereum, Algorand, and even Stellar, right? And then if you're wondering about circulating supply with that, still pretty darn scarce. Only 45 million. So one of the key things I want to share with you guys is when it comes to Realio, the ties to Wall Street, the tokenization of real estate, obviously both physical, both digital, and on top of that, scarcity, scarcity, scarcity. Right? We're always talking about scarcity, like Bitcoin. Obviously, quant. This is a low market cap gem with scarcity. My Cornwell is really doing well on it. I need to get some of these, but I want to take some profits off of my Filecoin and some other things before I do that. I'll get into it. But yeah, my short list, guys. I'm telling you flat out. You guys said for many, many months now, Max, we love that you provide info in regards to the ISOs and some of these other ones. Can you find some really nice micro cap or small cap gems? This is definitely one of them.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you have not yet subscribed, do yourself a favor and subscribe for more information on the ISO 222 compliant tokens, and hit the notification bell to make sure that you are aware of the new videos when they come up. Max and I cover these ISOs, and we also have a live show every single night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you tune in for that. You won't want to miss it. Thanks again, and we will see you on the next video.